Hello, bringing you a video of the FTSE 100 for the trading session the 13th of March 2023. Please be sure to visit my site at www.inter-market-analysis.com for those that are interested in the inter-market analysis approach to obviously trading. You can certainly read the two books which I've highlighted here, and you can visit me on Twitter where I'm more active as well. Hopefully trying to bring you these videos again, certainly start to upload more consistently going forward with regards to the general sort of coverage of the markets. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so FTSE 100 weekly chart. Let's look at the bird's eye perspective. So again, broken through the 8,000 level, very impressive, especially given the Liz Truss scenario, bond market collapse, and ever since then obviously there's been a confidence restored back in the markets, and mainly due to the commodities obviously pushing the FTSE higher. Recently the banks were doing very well. Obviously we all know the story with regards to SVB, Silicon Valley Bank on the weekend. Looking at the banking index here on the daily chart on the FTSE, as you can see, bearish engulfing, and the market certainly is indicating weakness at this current juncture. Okay, so keep an eye on that in terms of the FTSE banking sector. Okay, so let's go back to the weekly chart. As we know, we broke through the 7,800 key resistance. We've tested that 8,000 all-time high level, and now we're looking to potentially retest the breakout zone, and it'll be interesting to see if we can continue with this strength. Okay, so daily chart is coming back again. Like I said, on the daily, you're looking at the key resistance breakout, retesting previous resistance equals support around the 7,700 zone. Then you've got support around the 7,650, and then ultimately you've got 7,570, 7,600. So it'll be very interesting. We've got support here at 7,710, and also again the market will be very news sensitive with regards to the scenario in terms of the fallout from Silicon Valley Bank. Now we are hearing HSBC is one of the potential bidders, the White Knights, to save the situation, and also obviously we've heard that Miss Yellen and also the Federal Reserve are potentially going to intervene here now and help in terms of the depositors that were uninsured. So again, either way, any type of intervention is considered to be positive and will potentially lead to or trigger obviously a short squeeze in terms of the equities. But again, will that sustain itself? That's the question, as the confidence certainly been shaken going forward, and especially in the tech sector as well, given the fact that these were all obviously basically it helped animal spirits and obviously the confidence in the sector as well. So nevertheless, that's a different video altogether. We're not going to go into that. Let's go back into the FTSE then. So daily chart, as we already know. Weekly chart, again, just giving you a bird's eye view because I've not covered this for quite a while. 60-minute chart, you've got this bearish trend that obviously resumed. Certainly was negative from that perspective, where it retested the breakout zone, and we've failed to hold the 7,850 zone. Okay, 7,850 failed to hold. Then you've got 7,800 failed to hold, and now obviously we're testing that 7,700 zone. If that fails, then you are looking down to 7,600, 7,550 zone on the way down. Any potential short squeeze potentially capped around the 7,850, 7,800. Watch out for that, and obviously ultimately 7,900 on the upside. Again, as traders, we have no idea how the market will technically react. Obviously we're just basically holding the key resistance support zones, especially given the current sentiment in the market surrounding Silicon Valley Bank and the contagion phase there. There have been reports of a potential bank run as well over the weekend, so we'll see. Again, it's all about sentiment and how the collective market reacts. Okay, so in terms of the moves, from my perspective, two key breakouts, or gap fill zones, should I say. One is going to be at 7,880, and the other one is going to be around 7,930. So watch out for those. Any short squeeze obviously triggers. You are looking for a potential reprieve there. Let's just see if I can put in any key zones here that I need to watch out for. Really, it's all our previous support equals resistance for now, and then obviously the gaps at 7,930, and you've got a gap at 7,880. So watch out for those two zones. If you do see a short squeeze from the outset, given the news regarding the potential backstop or Fed intervention, and also HSBC coming in to quell the contagion phase, obviously that will then obviously trigger a short squeeze, and you are looking at 7,880 on the upside in terms of the FTSE. So watch out there. Okay, let's just quickly cross-reference the FTSE on the on the actual FTSE 250 here. So again, you are looking at resistance ever since we touched that 20,500. Any support is seen around the 18,500 on the downside in the daily chart here. And in terms of the FTSE 350, let's quickly bring that up again. It's just a retest of the breakout zones, and you are looking at support around the 4,250, 4,200. So in FTSE obviously is heavily weighted towards commodities. Commodities are still relatively strong, but again, it's about phase of this contagion and the fallout from Silicon Valley Bank. So it'll be interesting to see how the markets respond. We've got the key levels. So again, going back to the FTSE from the outset, again, 7,700 is your key support. If we see a short squeeze, we are looking to potentially move higher. If the market continues its slide lower, given the lack of confidence, etc., then we already know the levels. We've got the potential 7,600 coming into play. Okay, and then obviously you've got the 7,550 zone as well on the 60-minute chart. So very interesting setup here. We've got key support around the 7,700 zone. Are we expected to hold that? Certainly, that's what I'm expecting. Looking for a potential rally up to 7,800, 7,850, given the news in terms of intervention and support as well. So, is Silicon Valley Bank as big as the previous banking crisis? Certainly not. Okay, but again, it's just an added factor given the inflation concerns and obviously higher interest rate concerns in the background. The markets have been quite resilient, and this certainly has taken some steam out of that potential short squeeze. Nevertheless, keep observing, keep watching, and wish you the best for the trading session. Be sure to visit my site, market-analysis.com. I'll try to be more active there, and obviously I'm always active on Twitter regardless, and expect more videos to come, and hopefully more consistency. Goodbye now.